Welcome back everybody to the final round of the Digimon TCG Organised play, and just as my luck would have it, I have been paired against the one matchup that I do absolutely atrocious against, which is the Chaosdramon deck. I absolutely have the floor wiped with me every single time I go against this deck, but let's see how I do against this deck this time. And it doesn't matter what kind of deck that I use against it, I tend to get absolutely bitch slapped every time. Whether that be a Blackwell Greymon X deck, whether that be Galactamon deck, whether it be this deck that I'm using, the blue-green pre-BT12 Imperialdramon, and my opponent's going to be mulling again whilst I'm going to be keeping my hand. So let's see how badly I'm going to get absolutely bitch slapped, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. My opponent's security is set up. So I'm going to be hatching a Demi Vmon and digivolving into the Free Trade Searcher Vmon. Then digivolving into an X Vmon for 2 memory. And then it is now my opponent's turn. And I should mention, ladies and gentlemen, that the deck that is being used now by my opponent came 5th in the most recent Ultimate Cup in Walsall as well. So yeah, no added pressure for me. Much. Oh boy, why is my luck like this? I'll never ever know. So he's going to be digivolving into a Doraemon. Oh, Doraemon. Oh, I keep forgetting the pronunciations, ladies and gentlemen. So he's going to be dropping a black memory boost. Again, I do apologize about the lighting shining onto my opponent's cards. Nothing I can really do about that. So my opponent's going to be choosing an Andromon. The other cards are going to go to the bottom of his deck. Unless I can actually find a way to do 6 swings in one turn, then I think I'm going to be in a whole heap of trouble. I'm going to need my Paladin modes for this if I'm going to stand any chance if he brings out his boss monster, Chaosdramon. I'm going to use the blue memory boost, next Vmon, Raydramon, Vmon, and a Davis. And again, I do want to repeat, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be using the dub pronunciations for when I play each of the cards, because it's easier for me to remember, because I can't remember the other name pronunciations off the top of my head. And if you do hear me hesitating, stuttering, or struggling with any of my sentences, ladies and gentlemen, me being autistic, talk is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway. Now my opponent's just deliberating on what to do next, so he's going to digivolve Doraemon into Guardramon for the cost of 2 memory. Oh, I'm just dreading what maneuvers he's going to be pulling. So he's going to be playing an analog man for 4 memory. So it is now my turn on 3 memory. So I'm going to bring out the X Vmon. Hard play the Stingmon for the reduced cost of 3. And then I will DNA Digivolve straight into Imperialdramon. I'm going to need to do some heavy damage straight off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. Even though in hindsight I should have just swung with X Vmon first, then DNA Digivolved into Imperialdramon. Thankfully, I had jamming, so my Digimon would have survived, unless I would have hit an option card that would have just blown up my Digimon. So now I will hard drop a Free Trade Searcher Vmon. So I hit a Vmon, a Stingmon, and a Dino Bmon. Decisions, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just going to be choosing the Stingmon, sending the other 2 to the bottom of the deck. He's going to be bringing out his Guardramon, and I think it's going to be combo time for this individual, but he's going to be using Analog Man's Effect, trashing a Digimon with Cyborg, or is it Machine, I can't remember, in his hand to gain an extra memory, and he's going to cash in the black memory boost to gain an extra 2. And he's going to be going into Cyberdramon. Oh, I keep forgetting that this version of Cyberdramon has 10k DP, and he's just going to kill my Pyldra. That sucks. hindsight, I should have just left it unsuspended, but what are you going to do? Oh, and he's gone straight into his boss monster. Yep. Things are slowly going downhill from here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. So it's my turn on 2 memory. This is gonna suck. And just double checking the abilities on Chaosdron because it has been a while since I've gone against it. Even though I rather just avoid it. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do any combos anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just gonna digivolve my Demi Vimon into a Labramon. Can I actually do anything else? Even if I were to draw into a Megadeth, or if he would hit a Megadeth in my security, he can just strip 2 level 5s from underneath Chaosdramon to stop it from disappearing from the battlefield. So now I'm just going to play the blue memory boost. So I've hit a Jamming Vmon, a Davis, a Lobomon, and a Labramon. And unfortunately, if I were able to overcome the Chaosdramon somehow, then he can just use the Analog Man to redirect any attack that I would do straight into his big boss monster, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult to win round 1, even though I am probably going to lose this again because this happens every single time I have gone against the Chaosdramon deck. Ooh, excuse me. So he's going to swing at security. He's going to be using the inherited effects underneath Chaosdramon. 1 check, and he hit Imperialdramon, so nothing happens. So let's see what other shenanigans he'll initiate next. This is gonna suck big time. And again, I do want to point out, this is a pre-BT12 version of the blue-green Imperialdramon deck for me because, again, the BT12 cards have been delayed until the 19th of May for official release, but thankfully we got the sneak peek for BT12 the following Saturday, so hopefully I'll be able to get the necessary cards in order for me to upgrade my Imperialdramon deck. So he's going to play another Analog Man for 4. I'll just Digivolve Vmon and Stingmon, bring out my X-Vmon. I can either go into a Dino Beamon to buy myself some time, but I'm just going to hard play the 2-color blue card searcher Vmon. I'm going to choose the Davis and Ken, send the others back to the bottom of my deck in any order, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I don't think that was the right move, but I'm probably going to be losing this round, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I can have better luck in round 2, even though I have not getting my hopes up. So I'm just going to play the free trade search of Vmon. And I drew it into Paladin mode, but unfortunately, since it's not a free trade, it has to go to the bottom of my deck, which is very, very annoying. And I needed Paladin mode for its ability to strip all the sources out from underneath Chaosdramon to stop it doing its usual shenanigans. But there you go. That is just my luck in an absolute nutshell, so I can't really do much. Oh, that sucks big time. So he's going to trash another cyborg or machine type in his hand to gain an extra memory, thanks to Analog Man's effect. He's going to Digivolve Doraemon into another Guardramon. Will he do more combos, I wonder? Oh, this is going to be irritating. Yeah, unfortunately, the reason why I didn't DNA my X-Vmon and Stingmon, ladies and gentlemen, is because I am lacking right now in my level 5s. And knowing my luck, every time I've gone against this deck, my opponent just brings out a second Chaos Dramon, and that is a third analog man. So so either I find a way to do multiple attacks whilst avoiding the effects of analog man, or I am done for in round 1, ladies and gentlemen. So not DNA Digivolve, I'll normal Digivolve one of the Vmons into Stigmon. Oh, this is very annoying. I'll just play a Davison Ken for 4, even though that probably won't help me much. Doraemon, you'll use the effect of Analog Man, trash a card, gain a memory. Digivolve into Cyberdramon. Oh, that sucks. Cash in the memory. Oh, no. He's going to do it again. Yep, you want to know how bad my luck is in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen? There you go. 2 Chaos Dramons. And the BT8 Metal Greymon. Now I can attack my unsuspended Digimon as well. Oh, jeez. As if this round couldn't get any worse. And Doraemon's effect, every time a card is placed underneath, or Doraemon's effect, oh, Doraemon, I can't remember which one's which. Doraemon, every time a card is placed underneath, and he gains a memory, and one of the other cards lets him de-Digivolve one of my Digimon. Ugh. And he'll de-Digivolve again. Hit my Vmon and 1 check on security, so it's a Dino Beamon, for crying out loud. He'll swing into my Stingmon with the second Chaos Dramon and deleting my Labramon. And, oh, come on already. He'll just play a Kazu for 3. Reboot on this Chaos Dramon, which is annoying. Oh, this is not good. This is going to be an absolute annihilation again. I've literally lost every single game I've gone against the Chaos Dramon deck. Whether I use my most up-to-date version of the Blackwall Greymon, whether it be Galactimon, I've lost every single time. Yeah, unfortunately I've had to scoop because I could not do a single thing, ladies and gentlemen, so now we move on to round 2. Yeah, my opponent chose to keep his hand. No, my opponent mulled again, and I've decided to mull again because the hand I drew was absolutely garbage. Oh my days! Hopefully I'll have better luck in round 2 so I can actually even things out. But I'm not holding my breath anytime soon. Yep, so I mulled again and he mulled again. So I drew the 5 cards and now setting up my security. Really hope I have better luck this time. So I'll start things off hatching into a Demi Vmon and then going into the free trade Searcher Vmon. And now I'll play a Davison Ken. So now it goes over to my opponent's turn, so he's going to hatch Digimon and then Digivolve straight into a Doraemon. Again, I keep forgetting which one's which, so I do apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to Digivolve into a Numamon for 1. Basically, think of a giant green booger Digimon. Or giant slime ball Digimon. Whichever terminology you want to use, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's going to Digivolve for 3 into a Megadramon. Thankfully, I gain a memory due to Davison Ken, so I'll Digivolve into a Jamming X Vmon. Now, do I swing a security security with the jam. Yep, I'm going to swing in security with the jamming X Vmon, and I get to draw a card, thankfully. Thankfully with Demi Vmon, so I'll just hard drop a 2-color blue card Searcher Vmon, or the BT8 Vmon. And I needed that Paladin mode again! Oh, I know it's probably a bad strategy to rely on the Paladin mode, but I need it. And it's definitely one of my best counters at the moment in this version of my blue-green Imperial deck to go against his Chaosdramon. But oh, come on, right. Even though it's gone to 1 memory, busting out his big boss monster yet again, and thanks to his his inheritance effect, he gains some memory, and now he's de-digivolved my Vmon. This is gonna suck. He's gonna swing into my Vmon, level 3 bully. And he gets to pop my other Vmon as well. Oh my days. He's gonna play a Kazu for 3. Now it's my turn on 3 memory. Yeah, things are not looking good right now. I am bricking like absolute crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I am not drawing a rookie at the moment. I only drew my 2 rookies, as you saw, before he decided to pop them both to the trash. So I'll just play my memory set to Davis, and it was an absolute whiff. This is just going to be a complete and utter annihilation for me again with this going against the Chaosdramon deck. He's going to hatch a Digimon, and then thanks to his Kazu Tamer, since he has a Sheen or Cyborg in play, he gains an extra memory, so he's going to swing security 1 check, and or 2 checks, Imperialdramon and X Vmon. So he's going to Digivolve again. He is going to Digivolve again into a Guardramon. So what is he going to be doing next? He's going to play another Kazu for 3. Oh my days, what is this? And I can't... Not a single sodding rookie! Yeah, so as I mentioned in round 1, even if I were to use Megadeth on his Chaosdramon, he would just strip 2 level 5s from his Digivolution cards and then just protect it. Which is very, very irritating, ladies and gentlemen. So now he's going to be moving up Guardramon. Thanks to his 2 Kazus, he gains an extra 2 memory. So what's he going to do this time? Yep. All I've got is a couple of level 5s and a couple of level 4s with a high cost option cards. So 2 checks, 13k Imperialdramon fight mode. However, I don't... Does his Chaosdramon survive? No, it does not, ladies and gentlemen. So it officially gets destroyed for the first time ever when I've gone against this deck. I managed to kill one of his Chaosdramons when it hit security. Other times I have actually destroyed it by a battle. But this is the first time it's actually destroyed it via a security attack. Nice. But now he's going to play another Analog Man for 4 memory. And he's going to play a second Analog Man. Oh, my days. Yeah, I'm just going to hard drop the Free Trade Searcher Vmon, the Jamming Vmon, the Lobomon, and the Dino Beamon. I'm going to choose the Dino Beamon. Here's hoping my Vmon can actually survive up until my next turn, even though I highly doubt it, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going to Armor Digivolve into a Raidramon. even if he were to destroy it, then at least I have an armor purge. Or if he were to de-digivolve it, my rookie would hopefully survive. Fingers are crossed. Again, I'm not holding my breath. Let's see what my opponent actually pulls out of the bag. So we're going to digivolve into a Doraemon or Doraemon. Again, I can't remember which one's which. Whoops. Then he's going to digivolve into another Guardramon. My days. And he's going to digivolve 4 into the BT8 Metal Greymon, de-digivolving my Lydramon, and then popping something with 3k or less. So there goes my Vmon. So I'm going to hatch and digivolve into a Labramon, and then digivolve for 2 into the BT8 Stigmon. Even if I were to go into a hybrid Digivolution, there would probably be nothing I can really do much. I got no choice. I'll just normal Digivolve Stigmon into Imperialdramon for the cost of 4 memory, which sucks big time. So now he's going to bring out his Guardramon. Thanks to the 2 Kazus, he gains an extra 2 memory, taking him up to 5. He is going to Digivolve into Gigadramon, which has jamming, so now he's going to be swinging at security. He's triggering inheritance effects, and he hit a Labramon. My days, this is not going well for me, and he hasn't bought his boss monster again in round 2. And he's just using the effects of both of the Kazus. He gets to draw 2 and then trash 2, or the technical terminology is draw 1, trash 1, but since he's got 2 out, then he can do it twice. And then he goes into another Chaosdramon, the original art version, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to put Metal Greymon and a Megadramon underneath the Chaosdramon that he just bought out. Actually, no, not Megadramon. He can actually choose options from his hand, so he's going to be a Cyberdramon and the new BT11 Metal Tyrannomon. And it's got reboot as well, so jeez. Thankfully, Daveson Ken gives me an extra 2 memories since I got a blue and a green Digimon out, blue and green Digimon out in play, since Imperialdramon is a dual color Digimon. This is a complete and utter annihilation. I knew it. Oh, if he goes into his level 7, then I am truly and thoroughly screwed. I'm gonna hard drop this Stingmon for the reduced cost of 3, since I got a blue Digimon in play in the form of Imperialdramon. I'm gonna use HBD, and then suspending the Stingmon to then be able to Digivolve Imperialdramon into a level 6 for the reduced cost of nothing. So that's going to be Imperialdramon Dragon Mode. So I'm going to be keeping the level 4 or lower sources where they are, and I'm just debating on what to do next. And I don't think if I were to drop the Ice Wall, it wouldn't matter much for my opponent. So I'm racking my brain right about now. So damn annoying. So damn annoying, ladies and gentlemen. Even if I were to initiate the hybrid move and then DNA from there, I don't think it will matter much. So let's try and do something to give me a fighting chance. So for 2, I'll go into a fighter mode for the cost of 2. Normally it would cost me 5, but since I'm Digivolving on top of a Dragon mode, it would only cost me 2. So his effect, I can now bounce the Metal Greymon back to his hand. Well, at least now I have a high DP Digimon out in play, but again, I do not think that will matter much, because I am bricking like crazy, and I can't digivolve any more Digimon. And if I did, it would probably give him way too much memory, so I'm just going to throw down an Ice Wall and hope for the best. Oh, my days. Kazu's giving him an extra 2 memory since he's got Chaosdramon out. The Kazu Tamer, if he were to have a machine or a cyborg Digimon out in play, then he would gain an extra memory. He's using the effect of Analog Man, trashing the cyborgs in his hand to give himself another extra 2 memory. So, Chaosdramon's going to swing in my final security for the last check, and it's an XVmon. And he's going to play Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon, trashing a machine card in his hand, bringing out a Imperialdramon, placing cards underneath. And then he's going to swing for game, which sucks big time, ladies and gentlemen. But again, that is another 2-0 win for the Chaosdramon deck. Happens every single time. And my final ranking for the third and final round was 6th place out of 8 people who attended. And don't forget to check out the 2 channels for more content, just in case you missed any other videos, ladies and gentlemen. So join me next time for next week's sneak peek of BT12, and hopefully I can get the cards I need to make more decks. So take care. See you then. Bye-bye.